Richard Blissbrook here. Today we're going to be talking about the 7% rule, and it's kind of a spin-off of what I talked about last week with the bullseye mindset. And here's what the 7% rule says. It says it doesn't matter what you're doing, network marketing or anything that is radical, anything that is different, anything that goes against the grain. If you're out there promoting that, looking for people to join you, there's only 4 to 7% of the population, people you know, that are at the moment that they hear about whatever your crazy idea is, they are in a place where they're ready to be radical. Only 7% at the most, right? So that's like 7 out of 100. That's like 3.5 out of 50. That's like, 1 out of 20-ish or so, 15-ish or so, right? So here's what you need to have, and your new people joining, they need to understand the 7% rule, because new people think, it's just sort of like, I don't know, an expectation. They joined, they loved the product, they decided to build. So they just think, well, everybody should do this, especially people I know, right? So they go out in the world asking people to take a look with the vision and the expectation that everyone should join. It's the everyone should join mindset. And it sets them up for disaster, like depression, rejection, and they're out, right? So you want to teach people from the beginning, the 7% rule. Just call it the 7% rule. They'll remember that. What does it mean? On any given day, only 7% of the population is ready to do something radical. And what we're asking them to do is radical. Only 7%. That could be as low as 4%, but if you got your attitude right, if you're enthusiastic, if you're listening and asking questions as opposed to running off at the mouth, right? You can get it up to 7%. Now, if you're obnoxious, if you're telling everybody what they should do, if you're just talk, and don't ask questions and not present and don't care about people, well, you still might get 4%. Why? Because, 4%, they're just fed up. They're sick and tired of being sick and tired, and they're ready for something new. And it doesn't matter who the messenger is. They're just paying attention to the message. So, but we got to get this paradigm in place, folks, that it's at max 7%. 93% are going to say no. And they're supposed to say no. Why? Because they're focused on other things. They got different vision, different agenda, different priorities. They don't know anything about what we're doing, and they're not even in a place today to look. So expect 7%. And you'll maintain a positive attitude. Zig Ziglar first introduced this to me like 45 years ago. How you maintain a positive attitude is with a negative expectation. So if your negative expectation is only 7% will take a look, you maintain a positive attitude because things work out the way you expect them to. That's the 7% rule. Abide by it. Teach it.